Hello. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, but today is June 16th, 10:45 in the morning, and as usual, you've guessed it, Naya's in the car. Okay, that's what I can talk about. I can talk about my lock journey so far. Right now, I'm just enjoying it, because you have to realize, like, when you start locks, they're not gonna lock overnight. You have to love the frizz, because your hair isn't gonna be perfect all the time, especially if you wash it. Because what does hair do when you wash it? It swells up, it poofs up, and we can't comb our hair, so our poof is gonna stay. You just gotta take it for what it is and appreciate it and learn to like it. I have no problem with it. I actually like this look. Like, I know I'm not Lauryn Hill, but I feel like I'm channeling the old her. You know, like when she had the short locks, and when she was with Wyclef or the Fugees. Ooh, I'm so disrespectful. I know that's disrespectful. I should know their name. I know how to spell it. But I feel like I'm channeling that her, because it's just like it's like that. I'm just letting it do what it do. In a sense, it looks like they're free-forming, but they're not. Trust and believe. I'm going to get my hair twisted Tuesday, but I've doubled some up, because some of mine were extremely little, and this is another thing you got to stop doing when you're getting locks. There's nothing wrong with looking at somebody's journey, or watching somebody's videos, or looking at their pictures, or following them on IG or Tumblr or Twitter or Facebook, whatever. Like, I've friended people just because they have locks. There's nothing wrong with none of that. It starts becoming wrong when you compare your locks to theirs, when you compare your journey to theirs, when you feel like, oh, well, I need mine to look like this, so I want mine to look like this. You don't know what them people did to make their hair look like that. And you don't know why they did it. A lot of people may get locks just because they feel like they're beautiful and they look good. And a lot of people get locks because it's more spiritual, and they're going through that journey, and they're ready, they're ready to take on what comes with it. So the ones who do it for looks, and they want them to be pretty, and they want them to be this, they want them to be that, you really can't go off that. And you can't go off the one that's spiritual either, because they might go 6 months without getting a retwist. They might go, I know some people that went like 8-9 months. I know people with weeks, they go longer just because there ain't no point in them keep going back. But I know some who were free-forming. I know some who go I think my sister do hers every 3-4 months, and hers are little. She might do the front, like touch it up a little bit so that it'll look certain ways in a ponytail, or it'll look a certain way if she's doing a style. But for her whole head, my sister probably go about 4 or 5 months without twisting her hair. You can't go based off colors either. You don't know what colors people mix to get them colors. You don't know how long or what volume developer they use. You can't just go off other people. Your journey is your journey. There's nothing wrong with comparing. There's nothing wrong with liking, but don't fully base your journey off somebody else. Don't want to be like somebody else. Want to be like you. Like, you can do stuff for inspiration, or you can use their stuff for inspiration, but don't try to flat out copy it. Don't try to be them. Don't try to imitate the look, because you can't. Face shapes are different. Hair structure is different. Hair types is different. Hair density is different. You don't know their hair density. You don't know if they have fine hair. You don't know if they have super thick hair. You don't know how coarse their hair is. It's a lot of things that come into consideration when it comes to you comparing your hair to somebody else's. You don't know their hair. They may not even know their hair. They just let it do what it do. So you can't base your journey off them. And that's something I had to learn. Like, I go through Instagram, and because I search stuff so much, it pops up. And it's like, oh my God, her hair is pretty. His hair is beautiful. Like, and I might follow them, or I'll follow the tag just so I can see, like, people's lock journeys, or I can see their starter locks. That's another thing. Like, being that I'm still in the phase of starting my locks, like they haven't locked yet. I look at how some people start, and I be like, dang, I should have started mine like that. dang, I should have did mine like that. Or you'll see the different shapes. You see the crescent moons, or you see the diamond shapes, or you see the freestyle shapes, or you'll just see the shapes that are locks, and you'll be like, dang, I should have started my locks that way. But you gotta realize things are done a certain way for a certain reason. You did it that way for a reason, and just trust the process. I'm really an advocate for that. I'm really learning that. I'm really like feeling that, because sometimes I still don't. So I really don't know what I want to do in life, right? But everything that I've learned throughout the way, everything mixes together. Everything comes together. Like, in my head, I have what I want to do. And in my head, I already have some knowledge behind me. I already have a passion for it. And it's like I question myself so much on it, but I have to realize that life is not going to go how I want it to go. Life can't be planned. Things are going to happen regardless of how cautious I am, regardless of how careful I am, regardless of how much I stay in the house and don't do nothing and don't go out. Stuff still is going to happen. I can't run from it. Like, what's meant to happen will happen. So I let things do what they do. I let people, be in my life for the time they're supposed to be in my life. I'm not going to beg you to stay. I'm not going to force you to stay. I'm not going to make you stay. And then again, I'm not going to force myself in your life. I'm not going to beg to stay. And I'm not going to guilt myself into staying. Like, I don't have to share myself with you no more than I'm comfortable with sharing myself with you. And the same goes for you. You don't have to share yourself with me no more than you're comfortable with sharing your stuff with me. So you don't have to be around me if you don't want to, and I don't have to be around you if I don't want to. It's no hard feelings, because maybe sometimes I do want to be around you, but it's not an all the time thing. That's just what it is. But video's already too long. I think I said some stuff in there that was super real, That's it.